A rocket company just offered $60 billion for a code editor. Not rockets, not for satellites, for a tool developers used to write code. Now, if that sounds irrational, it's because you're looking at the surface. Because this deal is not about a code editor, it's about who controls how software gets written in the AI era. To understand this, you have to zoom out. Right now, AI is evolving across three layers. At the bottom, infrastructure, compute, GPUs, data centers. In the middle, you have models, GPT, Claude, Gemini, and at the top, interfaces where humans actually interact with AI systems. Most people focus on the models, but historically, companies that win control the interface layer. So, what exactly is Cursor? It is not a text editor, it is not even just a code editor. It's what you could call an AI native development environment. You have to use it. You don't ask for code, you assign a task. It finds the relevant file updates, multiple parts of the systems, fixed dependencies, adjusts tests, then shows you a clear difference. You click apply and the change is done. That's not autocomplete, that's execution. Now here's the key question. Cursor uses the same models as everyone else. So why does it feel better? Because the real bottleneck in AI coding is not intelligence, it's context. Think about a real code base, not a tutorial, a real one. Tens of thousands of files, years of changes, multiple engineers. When a senior engineer fixes something, they don't read everything. They know where to look, they navigate, they trace dependencies. Software engineering is not about writing code, it's about knowing what to change. This is where Cursor is different. The moment you open a project, it starts understanding your entire code base, but not blindly. First, it removes noise, dependencies, build files, generated code, only meaningful source code remains. Then it breaks code into meaningful units, not random chunks, functions, classes, logical blocks. If you break structure, you lose understanding. Then comes a clever optimization. Cursor tracks your entire code base using fingerprints. So when one file changes, it doesn't reprocess everything. It updates only what's necessary. Scalability is not about doing things faster, it's about doing less unnecessary work. Now comes the most important layer, search. But not the keyword search, meaning-based search. Because real systems don't use consistent naming. Login might be auth or session. Traditional search fails here. Good engineering is not matching words, it's understanding the meaning. So Cursor converts code into vectors, representations of meaning. Now your entire code base becomes a map. And when you ask something, it finds the most relevant parts of the map. And most importantly, your actual code stays on the machine. Only abstract representations are used, which is critical for the real companies. But here's the part most people miss. Cursor doesn't just find files, it follows relationships. What calls what depends on what, how things connect. This is how senior engineers think, not in files but in systems. Then it sends a clean, focused context to the model. Not everything, only what matters. Because even the best models fail. When you give them the wrong context and finally execution, most AI tools stop at here's the code, Cursor continues. It applies the changes, runs them, fixes the errors, retries. That loop is the difference between the tool and something that actually ships. Now, why is it worth $60 billion? Because this is not a coding tool. It's a control layer between developers and AI. There are three reasons behind this. Reason one, competition. Okay, XAI or Twitter AI is behind in coding. OpenAI and Anthropic are already ahead here. Cursor instantly solves the gap. Reason 2, interface power. Models are becoming interchangeable. There are already multiple strong models, there will be more. They will compete on price, but developers don't interact with models differently. They interact through tools, and whoever owns the tools controls which model gets used, when, and for what. The interface is the remote control of AI. Reason 3, IPO strategy, positioning. A rocket company gets one valuation, an AI platform with infrastructure, models, and developer interface gets a completely different one. So this move is not random, it is strategic. Infrastructure, already own interface, being acquired models can be swapped, and this leads to the real takeaway. The AI race is not just about better models, it's about controlling where decisions happen, where developers spend time, how the software gets built. Because in the end, the company that controls how software is written doesn't just influence developers, it influences everything built after that. And that's what $60 billion is really buying.